Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, it's a beautiful night here in the Pacific Northwest as I record this. The frogs are singing outside. You might even be able to hear them because the window is open a little bit, but that's okay because it's gorgeous outside. But we're here to talk about this knife, the Sencut Tynan. Tynan. Now, you guys know I've been doing quite a few Sencut knives recently. Over the past few weeks, that's because I've been really enjoying what Sencut has been doing, and the Tynan falls into that category pretty well also. So, what do we have? You've got a full stainless steel, stainless steel handle. Now, this one is black stonewashed. You do have a gray stonewashed as well. Black pocket clip, reversible pocket clip. Yes, indeed. Most definitely recessed screws. Now, lanyard fans, you do have a post up there. You don't have a lanyard hole, but you do have a post there that you could put a lanyard on fairly easily and have plenty, have plenty of room. No issues there. So you definitely got a place for your lanyard as well. Now, everything again, nicely chamfered off. One of the biggest things I like about the Tynan is it's a slender design, very slim. I mean, we're talking maybe just a quarter of an inch, just over, possibly. Very, very nice and slender. You do have a flipper tab there. Let's see here. There we go. Got a flipper tab with a little bit of jimping on it. That does catch your finger pretty well. That jimping is done pretty darn good. Now, everything is chamfered off very nicely, as you can see there. Very well done. I mean, I've come to expect nothing less from a Sencut line at this point. Centering, let's check that out. Centering is pretty darn good as well. Yes, it is. Now, the detent on this one is a little light. Just a tad. You see there. And as always, guys, I haven't altered this in any way, shape, or form. This is exactly how it was out of the box, with the exception of a little bit of break-in, of course. So this one seems a little stiff. I mean, it's an okay dropper, but it's not super droppy. And it is running on ceramic bearings, so it needs a little help. Now, take the pivot out, clean the bearings up. We might get a little bit better action on it, even maybe just backing that pivot off just a little bit. But that's stuff I don't do. I want you to see pretty much how I get it out of the box. So nothing's been done to it yet at this far. Now, 10CR15 on the blade steel. Again, you've got a really nice stonewash on that blade, and I really, really like that blade shape. A nice drop point, nice swedge there on the spine. You'd have a nice landing pad for your thumb right there, jimping. Of course, you do have a forward finger choil, very generous, that you can choke up on and just get a terrific, terrific grip. Then you can obviously extend your thumb out. Now, it does thin out a little bit up here, but not too bad. But really, really comfortable knife in hand, for sure. Let's get out, where they at? There they are. There's the old PM2. For a size comparison, PM2, obviously a pretty much larger knife. I mean, you're talking a quarter of an inch on the blade, and a good half to almost 3/4 of an inch on the handle. And of course, the bug out, this is going to be a little bit closer, a little bit better size comparison. Yeah, we're right in there. That's actually a terrific size comparison as far as overall length goes, and even really height as well too. It's pretty darn close. So very, very good. Pull out the old scale here. We'll get a weight for you. 3.7 steel handle. That makes sense. Oh, I almost forgot you. But no. 105 grams. So now let's actually give you your overall specs. So you're going to be looking at just shy of 7.5 inches, fully open. You're looking at about 4 1/4 and 3 1/4, just shy of 3 1/4 on that blade length, and then your actual cutting edge is going to fall under that 3-inch blade limit that so many people have. So there you go. Very good. And then your grip length, of course, is going to come right in that wheelhouse at 3.5. That's why I like the grip so much. Yes, it is. Deep carry, for sure. Very good in and out of the pocket. Just a tiny, tiny bit sticking out there. Nothing too major. Now, the overall, I've pretty much summed it up. It is very comfortable in hand. Now, I will tell you that I do feel the clip on this one, and I believe it's because of the slenderness of the handle. Now, you're not riding, let's see here, let's do this so you're not riding on that frame lock really at all. Let's see, I'm trying to get you a good picture of it. I mean, it looks like you might be a little bit, but I really don't believe you are. If it is, it's very, very slight. Now, back to that, I can feel that pocket clip a little bit. I mean, this isn't one of those early divers. It does say extend it out a little bit before it dives down. So, and that is kind of where I feel it, is right there. Now, and I feel it a little bit right up here on that ramp of the clip. Not bad, but I do feel it. It's there. If I bear down really hard, I'm feeling it more back here, but still not really overly annoying in any way, shape, or form. So, a little bit there on the clip. Now, like I said, it's running on ceramic bearings, but it's not super drop shutty. And I've said that before, that actually gives my thumb a little bit of a break, that I don't have to worry about building up that scar tissue. So, now, like I said, could I get it to where it was a lot more drop shutty? Yeah, I probably can if I clean up that pivot. Wouldn't surprise me. Get a little slick-a-mall, something on there. I'm sure it would drop a little bit better than what it currently does. And it might even be just a quick tweak of that pivot, because right now, we're pretty darn solid. So, why don't we do that? Let's just do it. Let's just give that pivot just a little bit of a tweak. Since we're here, we might as well, right? Did I grab the right one? Let's close the knife up. Did I grab the right one? No, one more. One down. Yeah, there we go. One too high. All right, and I'm just gonna... Oh, we got a double-sided pivot. I wonder if did I do anything to it? Well, I've got a double-sided pivot, and you know what? I don't have another tool handy, so I guess I won't be able to do that for you. Sorry, guys. That was kind of off the cuff, and it didn't work out too well. So I'll try it. We'll see what it does. See if it loosens up just a little bit. Yeah, hang on one second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. We got our dual tools. So I really just want to crack it just a hair. That's all I want to do. There it is. That's all I wanted to do. Just a very, very little bit. Oh, yeah. That did it already. Oh, and we're still solid as all get out. Yeah. That's better. Oh, my. Yeah. That's better. So, yes. We have us a pretty good dropper. I won't call it a super dropper, but we've got ourselves a pretty good dropper, and all it took was just a crack of the pivot. And that's how I tell you guys. I do not alter them at all before I show them to you. This is the way I get it out of the box. Oh, yeah. Now, we'll have to see if that pivot loosens up at all. I mean, I just barely cracked it. And yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm happy with that. Just the way it is. So there you go. We got us a pretty darn good dropper. And all we had to do was just crack the pivot just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. A little bit. All right. Very cool. Really appreciate. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much they cost. They're running like 47 something. It's kind of a weird price. They're in between that $47 and $48 range. So like 47, 60 something or something kind of funky like that. But very cool. Another knife I'm really digging from Sencut. I really haven't had a whole lot recently that come from Sencut that I was like, I mean, you know, I did the video on the MIMS, you know, and it was that was basically kind of a redesigned Honorous, in my opinion, but hey, that's fine. Little tweaks never hurt, and I think people ended up liking it a little bit more, maybe, but you never know. But thank you guys so very much for swinging by, checking out the Tynan with me today. Stainless steel, 10CR, another pretty darn good knife from Sencut, I got to admit. So, really appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.